And we're back to another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, CRPG Guy. Alright. Let's do this. The cable modding extravaganza. So let's put these in reverse order on our benches here and work on these one at a time systematically here. Because the game thinks it's funny and wants to give me 3 jobs that require focused cabling. Alright, so AIO cooling and a good marking score. So let's take a look here. Ooh, nasty. Open Sesame. Alright, so this dude obviously needs the cooler. I want to say his budget was really high. Yeah, so we got him another stick of RAM, overclocked RAM. Way stronger RAM than the rig requires. We got a better card. Let's make sure we got the right cables on as well, because it's cyan. Cyan. Cyan Barzad. Talk about a weird ass reference right there, I'll tell you. Why do we gotta take that off? Oh, I see, because that's in the way. We'll just put it here. Now, let's go ahead, before we get too far involved here, let's just disconnect all of this horse shit. Alright, that's all disconnected. This is not. That's all disconnected. Everything's disconnected. While it's disconnected, let's clean it out. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't buy it. I didn't buy that USB drive. We'll do that with the next grouping. Let's go ahead and put some of this back together. Okay, graphics card. Ooh. Should be this one. Should have bought another RAM stick. Though we don't really need it. Let's make sure the RAM is set. To at least the highest it can do. Now I'm pretty sure we'll hit what we need to hit for this guy. Not too concerned about the lack of performance, so. This guy wanted different color cabling as well. He wanted plastic blue because he's a dick. Cables, plastic blue. Alright. We're good here. Let's go ahead and disconnect this stuff. Let's see. Very, very good indeed. Alright. Diagnose and fix. I think this was a processor problem. So I want to say I was almost universally convinced that that was what was wrong with this. And I was correct. My assumptions were correct. Ah, crap. That's right. That's right. There was broken RAM, and we bought replacement RAM as well. That's right. Ha 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 ha. That's finishing up. $4,098. That doesn't sound high enough. It isn't high enough. The fuck? It's not even close. How is that possible? Okay, hold on. It was in here before. Okay, this isn't a multi-card thing, though, so... Oh, you know why there's leftover money? There's a leftover processor. Hold on, hold on. Hold up, my friend. Hold up. What am I doing? I wanted to... Wait, what processor... i5 6600. Derp. Derp me over and dirt me out. With $74 remaining. Theoretically, we could have gone higher, so... That would be why I was like sitting there going, why do I have a lot of processors? Processor. Yoink. This person wanted pink. Pretty sure. Pink plastic. Again, I know some of you will be screaming, you don't have to do every single cable. I do it anyway. I do not trust the game that much. I am very suspect of its setup and what it likes to do and how it likes to give me hot dicking for not doing it or for missing one fucking cable, because sometimes certain cables are different. It is easier to take no chances. Speaking of chances, I need this. Check the RAM. Doo-doo. This one's done. 4610. What? It's not a problem. 2272. Okay, so that one needs a better processor in it, I guess. What are we looking at here? This part is worth 175. No, but we only got $4 remaining. So what do we not need? Why am I not? You know what? There's one way to get more performance out of this, and I'm going to regret doing this without having to buy a new part. Let's try it. We haven't really fiddled with it too much, so it wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, shoot. I need to stay over here. We're going to try to jack up the processor a wee bit. Oh, it's not, we can't do it. So I take that back. We can't overclock the RAM any higher, so we have to change something's got to change. But with $4, what does one change? You might wonder. I wonder it too. Let's do this. We know we're at like 4610. Let's take out the stick of RAM and see what we get. Because if we only lose a little bit, a processor upgrade might just cover everything. Which in turn would actually help us. Why is this open? Alright, let's run that again. We're just going to do a little bit of a diagnostic mess around here. Alright, let's run this. We're running into an issue. Alright, this one's done. For sure. Okay, with the RAM stick not being used, if we get even a gnat's ass hair close to the number, that means, like, if we're still at like 6300, then we know it's not adding more RAM. It needs a better processor, which means we're going to be stuck with an extra processor and extra stick of RAM, which we'll just shove into a build somewhere, somehow. Because an i5 6600 is not by any means a bad processor. It really isn't. Alright, well that's going... Let's just buy stuff here. 3400. Ooh, that's nice. Take it. To the... I think we already... Oh, you know what? We don't have two of these anymore, so we'll grab one. Look at that. 563 and 549. So they're getting there. With 1 day left to go. With 1 day left to go. So 45, 46. That was a big drop off. So let's try this. Then we're going to have to do some light experimentation. Let's leave that in. But I am convinced it is more of a processor problem. So if we take out this processor, we'll get exactly... And we'll put in the RAM. No. Wait, what? Hold on. Minus 70. So let's take out the RAM stick. Minus 70. So that's what we had. $61 over. Don't really have anything better than that, do I? Nope. Shit. Unless we put that in. We'll double check if we can get away with used parts, but I have a feeling we can't. And we're still $23 over. So that doesn't help. Wait, hold on. Actually, he doesn't seem to care. I believe we have a used one of these. I don't know how much he's going to save, but we can try it. 37. So let's put in the stuff we paid for. So it's still $28 over. So let's put in the other one. $10 remaining. And really quick, just because I don't trust this game, let's do this. The stuff that I disconnected. Let's try it now. So yeah, we're kind of cheating a little bit. But it's better than failure. But I'm pretty sure it's going to work now. Because we're not getting extra RAM speed out of the rig, right? We're not getting anything special speed-wise from the 3600 sticks, right? So 3016 gigs, the RAM will perform the same. We were just short and just shy of the amount we needed. So this should finish it off for sure. So should being the keyword, but it should. Yay. So we'll let that run and hope for the best. You have a virus. Just kidding. What if you did? Are you prepared? What if you're not? Have you thought about the consequences? Why not? Could you live with yourself if you lost everything? Head to minitech.com now for free security scan exclusive offers and a range of antivirus utilities. Yeah, fuck off. You probably are the fucking devil's feces. Hello, thank you for computer was working fine, but now it's very slow. Grandson says I might need more RAM. But as much as you can for $350. Thank you, Gene. Well, what do you have in there, Gene? You have 8 gig already at 2400. Let's take a look. 32 gigs, huh? Well, if we stay with 8 gigs at 2400, that'll put us at 210. So we still have 140 to spend on stuff. Me likey. Me likey. We can put in that dual card and see if we can keep it down. 140, yeah, we could do that. We accept. Because just alone, and we'll make sure that's correct, but 8 gigs. 8 gig 2400. 8 gig 2400. Well, we don't know that from looking at it, but there we go, yeah. Alright. Got a lot of upgrades. Oh, God. 47? Yes. So this one works. Thank goodness. I was going to kill someone. No, I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to partake in violence, I swear. Power down. Let's order parts before we turn that in, just because we could get screwed. I think my PC is getting a bit old. I saw a PC online, the benchmark 3781. Can you hit that? No, yeah. 10 days is the deadline. I've seen those AIO coolers on the internet. I want one. I'm a total NNZXT fanboy. It seems a bit dusty inside. Well, what are you rating at already? Not high enough, one would argue. So we don't really know too much about the deal here. So we need to go with, first of all, our budget is 340. We're probably going to lose 100 right out the gate. Cooling, because the cheapest one's going to be $100. So that puts us at 240. Ew. So what can we actually do to get him to the 3781? 1060 amp edition. Where's the ranking on that? I know it's pretty much in the middle somewhere. 1060. Let's see. There it is. 1060 amp. It's not super low, but it's low enough. How far away is it from its goal? I would say 300 points. So we would need something that's over 1714. So 480 Gaming X. Yeah, we can't afford that. What's in here again? Well, even if it was, we'll look at it anyway, but we probably can't do it. $330, and it's not a dual carder. So swapping the video card out is a non-option. The only thing we can really do is put in more RAM, and it will rate at the amount we need. Let's look at that 8 gig 3000. It's the ADATA specialty one. That's 105. Let's just assume that we do that. And then we have 135 to spend on a processor. Oop, 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 oop. G4620. It's a Kaby Lake. So it'll take anything. But we have 135 to spend. Go with Skylake for the minute. Option's not good. So I'm wondering if we should just go with a processor. Which would be 240. i7 6700. Yeah, let's try that. So, wait a minute. We need to take this out. That's 340. That's all I can think of. That's exactly on it, too. Rig needs up. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, it's all out of here. Well, not technically, but... Rig needs an upgrade. PC is super slow right now. Yawn. This part is important. I need it to benchmark at least 3906. I'm after 16 gigs of memory. Can you get it done in 4 days? I want plastic cyan cables. We have that. So, what are you at, bro? 3456. You could have a better video card. So it's obviously a combination of these two things. 8 gig 3000. So 8 gig, 3000, so 100. So that puts us at a budget of 400 right now. So we have 400 to spend on a video card is pretty much what it amounts to. Yeah, because everything else is fine. So 400 to spend. Though we could add another 970 in there, and I bet you that would do it. Do we have a 970? Oh wait, we didn't check the motherboard. Ah, lies. We can't do that. Alright, so graphics card. 400 is the magical number. The highest we can go is 395. Nothing else in there? No. Okay, so yeah, 395 RX 390. Is the RX or is the R9 390X higher than the RX 480? RX 480. RX 480 gaming X 8 gig is 2753. Actually, I think these are right here. The R9 390 8 gig is here. And then where's the RX 480? Okay, so they're really, really close. They're within a gnat's ass hair of each other. The difference, though, in price is $40. So, how much does this RAM cost? 100. So, we may as well just go for the biggest card. Literally. Because we have the wattage. So, we'll go with this one. So, that leaves us with $5 left. Easiest way to figure that out. That's in transit. In transit. Alright. Last one. I haven't upgraded it for a while. So it's about time. I'm hoping it'll be a benchmark of 3652. I need it in 12 days. I need an AIO cooler. Let's put one of those in. I worry about used parts. It might be for plastic red cables. I don't think we actually have plastic red cables. Oh, it'd help if I spelled red right. Yeah, we do not have that. So let's go with... Boom. He wants an AIO cooler. And he worries about used parts, so... Easier to just... Oh, we have a fresh one, don't we? Yes, we do. So we'll just assume that that's in there. Available in the budget. His budget is $470, so he only has $400 left. We accept, because this should be totally doable. 3218. Where's the problem? His RAM is fucking atrocious. 974 gig. Why does that not sound that low? But I also believe it is low. So 970 4 gig. Actually, it could be very low now that I'm thinking about it. 980. Ooh, yeah, it's probably way down here. 970 gaming. Yeah, they're way down at the bottom. Okay. Let's do two things. We got $400 to spend. Memory. $45, right? 4 gig 2666. $45. So if we just subtract 45 from that, we get 355. Let's just go right to the 355ers because we know they actually have cards right at 355. Okay. Right here. That's our winner. Boom. And that should be fine. Yeah, it's a low watt, so that's good. Alright, so let's take a look here. Looks like we're good with all of this. So we'll buy now. We bought the PCBA stuff. Yay. Alright. This is all good. Let's power down. Make it the new... Oh, shoot. We forgot to do that. And what we'll do really quick is we'll make a save. in case they complain. Let's see any reason for them to. Yay! There we go. Now we can power down and go to the next day. Let's do it. Your first auction has completed. Woo! Alright. Let's boot her up. Put it in her pooter. You there. You there. And you there. Sweet. Grab the goods. Let's do this really quick. Yes. I don't... Well, yeah, it's not a bad card. Yes and yes. Look at that. We made some bank, yo. We made some profit. Boop. Alright, one more day to go on those guys. Always delectable. Let's pay our rent. So we don't have to deal with that later. Alright. This dude wanted red plastic cables. Let's get it done real quick. So, and water cooling, which we had to buy a secondary one. And we bought some memory and a card for him. So we pretty much did the whole lot. Since we got to undo all of this anyway, we may as well. Again, game not to be trusted. Alright, nothing there. Nothing plugged there. Alright, memory. Yoink. Let's put the cooling in really quick, and the reason I want to do it now... Oh, you know, I keep forgetting to buy that flash drive. Anyway, the reason I want to pull the cooling in now is because we have that spare Liquid Master. And then the graphics card... $0 to spare. Oh, shoot. No. Bad RPG guy. Red cables. This dude wants it red like the blood of his victims. He wants it red. 'Cause he murdered everybody. He wants it red. Ooh. Really quick, we'll check the memory. I think it's this side, yeah. 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, something different than what he's got in there. Let's go ahead and put that in there. So... Okay, he's fine with that. Did you want anything else? Cyan kid. God damn it. Let's unplug everything. Unplug this just to make sure. Alright, let's double this dude's RAM. Just get this card in here. Do 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 do. it all back in. Why do I feel like I forgot to check the virus for virus scan on the last rig? Getting that feeling like I'd forgotten. Make sure this is set up. Boop. IO cooling and a better score. So we can't fuck with the video card. I'm pretty sure it was processor and memory. Might have just been processor actually. 4051. Yeah. Just run it again just to make sure. NZXT fanboy, no cable issue. Alright. Processor. Now, the fan, I'm not sure where that's gonna... Oh, probably gonna go right up there. Check the motherboard here. Good. Just to make sure we get it all. You never know. $46.61. Nice. Make sure we stayed in budget. We did. Alright, this dude, we were going to get him more RAM, and I think we were going to put that second card in. If we have enough, if it doesn't break the budget. Nice. guys here. And 3D Mark. Made it. Nice. Make sure the RAM is set correctly. As always. Yes. Alright, here we go. Let's collect on some of these. Nice. 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 Buy the PC base stuff? Yes, we did. So, really quick, let's start buying for... Well, do we need to? Replace graphics and CPU. That's simple enough. Diagnose and fix. Replace CPU and RAM, and only one of these is going to have a funny little upgrade thing that needs to be done. So surprisingly, we've got some easy jobs. The catch is... Yeah, so there's some... It's pretty straightforward repair and replace. Except for the red cables here, which isn't a big deal. The pay on these are really good, though. You notice that the 5-star ones are... The labor is really high for such an easy job. And then, you know... Well, see, this is an example of it not being true. But this is an upgrade, so, yeah, we're mostly there. The catch is how much work do we have to put in. Ooh, we gotta put in a lot. Ooh, even worse, we don't have a good power supply. Well, we have a shit ton of money. So that's gonna be what it is, because the RAM in here is actually not bad. It's getting a better power supply and putting 2 big-ass fucking cards in here. So that actually won't be too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, so, and they have to be crossfire because of the motherboard, so... Yeah, so... That's going to take a little bit of forethought to figure out. So this guy's done. You know what? While we're here... Get them red cables ready. Okay, were they braided or were they plastic? Plastic, okay. Alright. This guy be done. This guy's got like a nice little cheapo computer because we're so generous when you think about it. It's a lot of used parts, but fucking A, you know, nothing wrong with that. You notice we haven't paid back Timbo yet. Well, not that we owe him anything, but if we want part of the money of the company, we could invest $5,000. But we're gonna probably put out about $2,000 plus $3,000 in this, so we probably should wait anyway. But we shouldn't really pay Timbo back until much later in the game. And the reason being is because it's $5,000. It's gone, poof. You'll never see it again. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and when we come back, we will be knocking out 4 more fixes, 3 fixes and an upgrade. We're getting close to level 12, which is where things really start to get interesting because we can start buying the GPU tuner. And that's going to be a whole new, you know, realm of dicking around with stuff. In a cool way, of course, but it's still something to be weird, to be intrigued by, and where some of the case fans might come into play, because my understanding is that case fans help with keeping your GPUs cooler. So the better airflow and more fans you have, the little bit that it will help with keeping your usage cooler. So by level 12, we're going to be buying a bunch of software. We will finally be buying the CTTP or CCTP software. We'll be making sure next episode to pick up for sure the extra flash drive. We're also going to pick up anything else that we need at level 12 that if it comes available to us. Maybe even the auto mounting tool, but we'll see. It's still kind of up in the air what we're going to get and what we're going to do, but level 12 is right around the corner. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios for live gaming, let's plays, blind playthroughs, and our Chairman of the Board tabletop show. And then also support the channels you watch. Every bit that you guys can help keeps us going and keeps us improving. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.